Trump the Chump strikes again, literally by starting what many are calling the distraction war, brought to you by the White House of Idiots. My heart breaks for all of the innocent children who lost their lives in Iran because of an orange coward. Never in the history of this hateful country has the president started a war to distract from his criminal history with children. For those of you wondering how Trump the Chump was able to start a war with Iran, well, it's because millions of you racist cowards voted for a known felon, a known racist, and a known liar. And you now have the caucasity to be shocked that he continues to commit crimes, that he continues to do and say racist things, that he continues to lie as much as he breathes. But if you want to know constitutionally how he's able to get away with this, here's your civics lesson for today. Under current constitutional practice, a president of the United States can order military strikes without prior approval from the United States Congress, even if members of their own cabinet advise against it. Under Article 2 of the Constitution, the President of the United States is the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. That gives the President operational control over military actions. Congress has the power to declare war, control military funding, that's very important, and regulate the armed forces. But the Constitution does not clearly define what counts as war, of course. Why not be vague about something so important? So modern presidents have often ordered limited military actions without a formal declaration. After the Vietnam War, Congress passed the War Powers Resolution to limit unilateral military action. It allows the president to introduce U.S. forces into hostile territory without prior authorization. The president also went against his own cabinet's advice because he's a lunatic who cares nothing about our military or the innocent children that were taken in this cowardly attack. Cabinet members serve at the president's pleasure. They have no constitutional authority to block military orders. They can advise or resign. The only constitutional way cabinet members could override a president would be through the 25th Amendment, which requires the vice president, another idiot, and a majority of the cabinet, all idiots, to declare the president unable to perform the duties of office. An extraordinary and rare action. And since his entire cabinet will go down in history as traitors to democracy, you can be sure no action will be taken against Trump the Chump, because this is a fascist regime. Now, what could Congress do? Congress can cut off funding, pass legislation requiring withdrawal, or impeach and remove the president. However, these actions require a majority, which we don't have, because Republicans aren't Republicans anymore. They're Trumpers, aka MAGA evangelical idiots, who distort the Bible just as they distort history books for their own evil, pathetic ends, to keep their white privilege intact because God forbid they had to stand on equal ground with the rest of us. So in short, yes, a psychotic Klan member / pedo, aka the current U.S. president, can order a military strike without Congress's prior approval and despite cabinet opposition, because this government, let it be vague, because this country loves war. Just look at all the war movies this place has made, constantly applauding themselves, making heroes out of villains. This country doesn't fight wars for democracy. It fights wars for oil and other resources, mostly stolen from Africa. This country starts wars for colonization, which leads to world domination. Basically, capitalism and racism. No one does it better than the U.S. of hate. Anyway, I gotta go teach some black teenagers how to survive getting pulled over by police in the land of the free. I love you, black man. I love you, black woman. Knowledge is power, power to the people.
Say it loud.